An extra point attempt to follow here. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. First play and a first throw for Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Lazard gets the first down, and I still have to refer to my notes to remember that he was actually undrafted out of Iowa State. Put up career highs as the Packers' #1 receiver last season. The Jets hope that's production he can provide in a new shade of green.
Now a late signing let go by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook. Well, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. You look at this Cowboy defense. This unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that #1 spot.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Cook again. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he is going to have a Jets first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets drive it right down the field to score on their opening drive. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy. Inside the 20. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a bit of a dangerous part of the field for him to break into their bag of tricks, but for a minute there, I thought it was going to set up perfectly for him. Instead, they don't get into the end zone, but they do pick up positive yardage.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Cook will score. Touchdown, New York. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Zerline now for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
I like that. Just try not to come out here and throw. Get that shit out the way. Oh.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. Prescott on 1st down. He gets it to Cooks, and it's a fumble. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it, and they'll set up shot right
just
here
turned all
midfield
over
at the
boys.
49-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team, because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical, because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And now an audible here into something else. And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Up the middle, it's Cook. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Being chased out left. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
That's a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man
Lord, this boy plays like a fuck. Oh.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Bum ass nigga.
Complete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets
playing like a little bitch.
And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football.
What the fuck is going on? All right.
You're exactly right.
My fucking shit is not open. That is crazy.
Right now, they're arming themselves on offense.
I don't know. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. There's Cooks in motion right.
Man, huh? Uh-oh. Where the fuck is CD?
Play fake. Here's Prescott. steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Turns out to be a great idea to
Man, like this, play hobo, bro. That's what you want to do.
Prescott now from the 50. He finds his man, Pollard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. A Pro Bowler for the first time in 2022. Here's Tony Pollard. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Cowboys at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Down inside the 10. And Prescott is going to change things up here. They'll run with Pollard. And down to the 7-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll change things up. Prescott now on 2nd down. And he is going to be taken down.
Center got fucking hurt. Good Lord.
To the 2-minute warning. Quentin Williams
Center just got
taken down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. To throw is Prescott.
Good hand.
End zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And all deep
Get
in
that.
his own territory.
Thank you. Let's go.
And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Looking to throw. Prescott. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Pollard into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Pollard one more time. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
Bro, so that timeout
So we've
don't.
reached halftime with the visiting
That's on
Jets
me.
on top. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan
Both teams
Coachman.
making their
That
final
shit is
preparations for the
Halftime
second
report.
half
Take
of
it away,
action.
Coach.
So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Rodgers wants to change the look. Rodgers looking to throw on 2nd down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Not liking the look, they'll change the play. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now here's Pollard fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns
Oh,
out,
my gosh.
possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team.
And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. But it's not going to work.
5-yard loss.
He'll go down. They got him. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Oh, I like that play. Can I go back to it?
As that one is accepted.
What was that play? Oh, it's because my dumb ass still on shoot clock. Bro, I get the fuck off. Why want to let me off that shit?
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal.
I like this,
Here's Prescott. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
There's another example that playing football isn't strictly being physical. You got to think as well. Nice job reading his keys by the linebacker and going out in the open space when they dumped it to the back. He was able to make the play and stop him short of the goal line.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Now Prescott. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be intercepted.
That's not where I thought you were going.
And the Jets are going to get the
I'm trolling.
here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Sorry, boy.
CD, I know from working with you that you're about as old school as they come. Your thoughts on throwing that ball from the 1 yard line?
Oh, I did not think
I
you
just
were
got
actually
done walking my dinosaur, as you well know, and ordinarily I'm screaming, run the football from the 1 yard line. But if you are going to throw it, just take extra care. That didn't happen there, and they turned the ball over.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the... Now, Cook hit, and he lost the football.
Let's go.
One of the linebackers has got it, and they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Off to Wilson it goes on the end around. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Rodgers now to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The offense going to stay out there.
Breaking the rule, that's fine.
What can they do here on 4th down?
Go ahead, no, that's noted, my boy. Fourth and 6 behind your 30 is definitely not allowed, man.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This pass complete to Pollard on the out route. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made.
I don't feel why I can't put my fucking tempo back on. What up?
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
All NFL defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Lamb will go in motion. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott yet again. Dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release.
Like, how do you not throw out of the sack?
After he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress.
This shit really trolling me right now,
Once
bro.
again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Come here. Ooh, come here. Come on.
Prescott from the gun. That is caught by Lamb. 25 yards that time. Now Prescott going to change the play. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights.
Defense. Come on, do it again, boy.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll set up a throw.
Oh, I need that from you, Wilson.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Jet 1st down, 18 big yards that time.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
All right.
72 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. To throw is Rodgers. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Rodgers to throw on second down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can
Just
take
saying
the
what I
lead with
want.
a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now they'll change things around before the snap. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Back to throw, Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
Cook is going backwards here. They come in and drop it all the way back at the 4-yard line.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
That's what's time to work, boys.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will
We'll
make
get it.
this a 4-point game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. This is 1st and 10. Here's Dak. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
I gotta hold him for
Now
a
the
little bit,
Cowboys
though,
going to
boys.
burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Prescott. And his
Oh, y'all are fucking me, Madden. Come on now.
Plays defensively. First the sack.
Give me my shit, boy.
On third and long, things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
Here's Prescott. Complete. Pollard. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Now Prescott.
You did not drop that CD. Oh, my Lord. Bro, CD.
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
To throw, Prescott.
It's actually
incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. Now Dak. Will find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Here's Prescott.
Yo, come on, game.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one play, and they've got to get it in the end zone.
And I want every cover guy I've got in the game on defense, every extra defensive back who can make a play on the football. So whether it's nickel, dime, quarter, whatever.
That's bullshit, man. That's a good ball, that.
7 guys back there.
Ball at the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 10.
Your game to win, offense.
One last shot now for Prescott.
Let's go, bitch. Get the fuck out the game, nigga. Let's go. Can't keep hoeing me. The game could not keep hoeing me. Hey, man, I tried to throw this fucking game away, but damn. Game could not keep hoeing me. Shit.
Look, I ain't know who Bill Burr was until I met the man. Half my married to the street without a wedding band.
Hey, that.
These rappers won't be second.
Woo.
Pop said I be broken, barely eat. I should have bet the man. Yeah, cause I'm way
up.
Long ways from the days I these valet stores couldn't pay. Nowadays, all the cake I make us is enough to buy about 100 trucks from Mercedes. I reach Chukwueze, then my babies. Label hit be trying to sway.